everyone, and we have something very exciting today. We have probability representing a probability as a fraction, and it is super easy. You'll have absolutely no problems with this. It's building blocks into probability. So what is probability? Probability is how likely an event will happen. Okay, how likely is it that it'll happen? That's what we're talking about. So we're looking at percentages, we're looking at decimals sometimes when we think about probability, but today we're going to focus on fractions. And we're going to represent the probability of something happening by a fraction. So here are some examples. We've got a flip of a coin, okay? So we may say that a flip of a coin, we might get a head or a tail. We have a roll of a dice. And these are kind of like the things that they'll throw at you in exams more often than not. And then the last one they often use is playing cards. And we need to know that there's 52 playing cards in a pack. So let's just say, what's the probability of me flipping a head when I flip a coin? I could very easily say there is one head and there are two sides. And this is what it's all about in the fraction. The top number represents what we may be looking for. So if I say to you, what's the probability of getting a head? There's only one head on the coin. There's head and a tails, but there's two options. So I've got one head, but there's two options it could be. So 1/2. Let's think about a dice. What's the probability of me rolling a 1 on the dice? How many sides are there? There's 6. How many ones are there? There's 1. So it'd be 1/6. Because there's only one 1 and there are 6 sides. So 1 is what we're looking for, and there are 6 possible options. And remember, there's 52 cards in a playing pack or playing deck of cards. So what's the probability of me getting, let's say, the 3 of spades? How many 3 of spades are there? There's only 1. How many cards are there altogether? There's 52. So it'd be 1/52. And that would be my answer, probability as a fraction. Now, don't get me wrong. There's lots of ways they can reword these questions, but in reality, that's what we're looking for. So now let's give it a go. Work out the probability as a fraction for the below. You roll an even number on a fair, and we're going to talk about fair, 6-sided dice. So when they talk about fair, they just mean that, it's not weighted. You're not going to get one number more than another number. It's purely down to the probability. So for this one, let's have a think about it. I'm going to do this one with you, and then I'm going to leave you guys and girls to do the other two. But you roll an even number on a fair-sided, 6-sided dice. So how many even numbers are there? There's 2, there's 4, there's 6. So there's 3. How many sides are there? There's 6. So your starting point would be 3/6. Okay? Now, arguably, you could also say that could be cancelled down to 1/2, but let's not go there just yet. So now I want you to think about the next one. A person was born on a Monday. So I want you to think about your answer. I want you to write your answer down and then come back and see if you've got it correct. So how many days are there in a week? Because there's only, you can be born on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can't be born on any other day than one of those. So there's 7. How many Mondays are there? There's only 1. So our answer should have been for that one, 1/7. And last but not least, give this one a go. Pick out a king in a pack of 52 playing cards. So how many kings are there? There are 4 kings. So it'd be 4/52. So 4 on the top, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for kings. And how many possibilities are there? There's 52. So 4/52. Now, again, some of these can be, scaled down, but we're just not going to look at that just yet. Maybe when we get to the quiz questions, try and give it in both if they do scale down or simplify. But anyway, I believe we are at the quiz. So please give these a go. I'm pretty sure all of you now listening to this and watching the screencast will be ready for the quiz. Make sure you really think about it before you answer your questions. Some of them are very similar to what we've already done before, so try not to look back at your notes. While you go, give it a go, come back and see if you've got it right. Okay, everyone, it's time for the answers now. Let's go. So first up, to get ahead when you toss a fair coin. So we did that one before, didn't we? It's 1/2. To roll an even number on a fair 6-sided dice, we've done that one before. We had 3/6, or it cancels down to 1/2. But now we've got a new question, and this is the real tester. To get a king or queen out of 52 playing cards, so how many were there? There was 8 out of 52, and that could be scaled down to 2/13. Now, if you got your 3/6 and your 8/52, I'm going to be happy with that today. Always try and scale things down if you possibly can. I reckon it's been a really successful screencast for you all today. In fact, I'm positive about it. As always, make sure that you do your own revision cards. If you'd like a copy of my revision cards, then get in contact with me via the comment section below, and I'll happily help you out over there. As always, it's been a real pleasure helping you with your maths today. As I say in previous screencasts, I enjoy myself, and I hope you do too.